Hello and welcome back as we continue our building of the Starforged world that we will be playing in with a one Kurt Gutshot Pines. Pines. Kurt Pines. He's a great guy, that Kurt. It's gonna be fun to play. I can't wait. We're going to begin by building a starting sector for this session. So the starting sector is going to be our sort of first our first area that we're going to be adventuring and doing things in. A sector is only going to be one tiny piece of the forge at large. See that little guy? Beep. That's going to be our sector. And it is going to be represented by this map. Now I know we see some hexes here. Maybe you don't. I'll zoom way in. There they are. Trust me, they exist. I can see them better on my screen probably than they're going to show up on this video. But it's good that you can't see them because they don't super matter. They're there as a measuring tool. This is true, but they are not exactly it. They are simply used for me to the player to get a general sense of where things are. So don't think that this like, oh, every hex is a mile, every feet. Don't worry about that. It's literally just there for the purpose of placement and to get a general just idea of where things are at. So very, very loose. I did manage to get the world set up, so we have some interesting worlds, and I will say, like, even though that's like a single hex, like I very well might put a world somewhere a little bit bigger. I might actually change its size on the map to be appropriate, or I might just leave it as a hex to make my life easier for space wise. If I feel like it's a planet, it'll probably be one hex or maybe just a little bit bigger like that. I think that makes sense, and the bigger it gets, the more it sort of locks into a certain size. So this might be a planet, which is I think kind of cool because I can put like locations that are smaller, I think, around it like this. So there's a planet side location, there's an orbital location, so we can kind of set it up to look like this, which I think is going to be really flippin' cool and super duper fun to be able to solidify. So I'm excited to jump into it. Let's begin our starting sector. So it does say it'll take 30 to 45 minutes. Perfect. That's close to our episode, and I'm sure I'll talk a whole lot of extra more than I need to, so we'll probably round out to a beautiful hour, and hopefully that'll work out. We need a sector worksheet and a connections worksheet, of which we do on the other page. So we actually, I didn't know that. I was like, I guess we'll be leaving my bonds. We'll probably be making a first connection with somebody doing the sector. I know that we only have part of the sector map. That's because these location boxes, those are for like if you need the paper sheet. I'm going to be using good old Roll20 for my locations to list in a sector very simply. That works for me. So we will detail them via that. What is a sector? So a sector is a settled or explored area of space. In the fiction of your setting, sectors are named and provide the people of the Forge a common means for identifying a location or mapping the domains of a power or faction. Like Devil's Maw, Bleakhold Station, who knows? Bleakhold Barrows. it's our location markers. So when we manage this exercise, we are walking through the process of creating a basic sector in the start of our campaign. It's just sort of some stuff on how to do it. So number one, and I love how well we've sort of paced our way through. I've only read this book once and it's already taking me through very easily. We're going to choose our starting region. Oh, I explained before about the Terminus Outlands and Expanse and the Void itself, but it's written here. I'm not going to go into it. I gave a pretty good general gist of what things are without having to detail it further. So yeah, we're going to choose our starting location. We will not be starting in the Void. It definitely suggests don't start your campaign here. It's listed right on the bit. Don't start your campaign here. So we're not doing the Void, but between the Terminus, Outlands, and Expanse, I kind of want to roll for what it is. But I don't know if it's going to let me per se. Let me see if oracles have like locations. Might have a region. So if I go to Starships, so derelicts, location themes. No. Let me see here. We're surfing around over here right now. Settlements. Does it have anything? No. Space encounters. Planets. I wonder if it has. Do we have location themes? Exploring theme location. I wonder if they're maybe stuck in some of these. So those are all the planets. Settlements doesn't really have. I just want to know if there's somewhere is an oracle for deciding. I could just roll and set it up myself, but if it exists in the game, I want it for myself. Definitely not in location themes. Definitely not in space encounter. Let me see. Space encounters, exploring space, sector name, stellar object, space opportunity. Does it just have a general rule for the location that you're in? No. It just kind of wants you to choose, it seems. I figured it, it's honestly not that hard to come up with your own. And it's just asking you to choose one. So I think we can start between the Terminus, the Outlands, and the Expanse. I'm going to say initially I feel like being in the Expanse is the lowest end. That's 90 to 100. So that's the most extreme. I feel like being in the Terminus is going to be 1 to 60, I believe, or probably more 1 to 50, at least a half chance. And then I would say there's a 40% chance of Outlands. So it's a recent expansion. I believe that's how I would do it. I would say half and half you're going to be in Terminus, beyond 50 Outlands, and only that last 10 is going to be in the Expanse. So let's do an Oracle roll. That's how I would say it. And the Void is not where we're starting. That's if you roll 100, but even then it just says don't start your campaign here, and I agree because there's nothing. It's just the Void. There wouldn't be much of a sector there. I think that's where you go in the adventure more than anything. So let's see. 73. So we're in the Expanse. I think, or sorry, no, we're in the there was 3. So that would be no, the Expanse was Expanse was only 90. So yeah, we're in the Outlands. So Outlands makes sense here. Outlands makes sense. So we're further out. So we're beginning in the Outlands, a region represented by an area of recent expansion. Settlements are scattered, and navigational paths are often uncharted and perilous. If you envision yourself as a spacer on a wild frontier, start here. I feel like I am in this situation because I think he could have been in any of these 3, which is why it's if you envision yourself this way, start here. But I felt like he could be in all 3. I think this needs a chart. I know it's simple and I just made one, but I trust Sean to know those numbers better than I do. I just think the Expanse is the least likely one that for an average adventurer to be in. Though Kurt Gutshot Pines is not an average adventurer. Outlands works though for me. So determine your number of settlements. In Outlands, it would be 3 settlements. So we will have 3. So the region that we're going to be in is going to be, and let's switch back over here. The region that we're going to be in is the Outlands. Faction control. I don't know. We have to figure that out. Sector. We don't have a name for it yet, but it's going to be 3 settlements overall. So 3 settlements. Note that this isn't a standard for how you populate other sectors as you explore the fortress. Gives you something manageable. That makes sense. Now we need to generate some settlement detail. So I have 3 of them. So put a marker on this page so you can come back to it and jump to the settlement oracles on page 160. For each of the settlements in your starting sector, roll on the following tables. So we're actually going to make some settlements here. We're going to end trying to make something that looks like what it has, but what it has at the end. But let's just figure it out for ourselves as we go here. So we need to get a settlement name, a location, a population, authority. There's the location part. Huh, I wonder what that's going to be. Well, that'll go into detail. And then, uh-oh, we just got thrown way too far forward. Here we go. We click the hyperlink. Let's do it. We have 3 settlements that we want to break down. Well, let's just call it settlement, and then we'll... Oh, God, I'm spelling this terribly wrong. There we go. Beep, beep. And then let's do cha-chow, and then cha-chow. We have 3 settlements. This is fun. I'm having fun. It's interesting that we're starting with the settlements and not with planets. Maybe planets will come out of the location. I don't know. That is step 3, right? Determine number of settlements. Settlement is a location populated by the humans. Settlements can be planet-side habitats, orbital stations, or deep space facilities. So we'll see. So 163 is our settlement name. So let's do settlement name first. That's kind of what it's suggesting here. So we're gonna do a settlement name for each of these. Choose a name appropriate to the feature settlement and roll for random result, or pair it with one of the following tags. You can only name standalone or do base, citadel, depot, fortress, hold, landing, outpost, port, station, terminal. I'm into it. We'll kind of hold on to those. Let's actually just like copy paste those into the GM notes of this, because I feel like their name is going to be determined on like other things about them. So let's just get the name. So let's do 3 oracles. Got it. So starting with 92, Unity. Great. Fucking Unity. We got Unity. 71 is going to be Redhaven. Oh, interesting. Okay. And then 65 is going to be Prism. You notice I'm still saving the data sheet, which is for rolling all kinds of new numbers. I'm not using that yet. I'm leaving the data sheet for the game itself. We're just going to build the world just from the Oracle itself. Unity, Redhaven, and Prism are all good names. I'm interested to see more about them. So from there, I think we are moving on to let me see here. Go back to this. Yeah. Let me bust this open. Generating settlement details. Yeah, this is what we want. So location is 160 along with population. So let's get those out there. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's see what they're a part of. So we're gonna roll for all 3, and it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 in order. So 2, 3. So 54. We will have Unity is going to be an orbital. So why are these not together? Make them normal. Huh. Weird. That's fine. Location is going to be orbital. I'm into that. And the location for the next place, 28, is going to be planet side. Okay. Kind of exciting. And then I think the last one is going to be deep space. I think we got all 3. I'm actually kind of happy about that. That's good stuff. I love it. So this is planet side. Into it. I gotta be careful not to be too loud. It is quite late at night and I do have neighbors. So if I whisper, that's why. And then Prism is going to be, God, it almost fits the names. Deep space. All right. Very, very cool. And then next is going to be population. God, I wish I knew why. Oh, well, I'll just copy paste from before. So the population of this one, which is going to be an orbital station, and it's in the Outlands. Oh, we're going to roll. So let's roll to see about populations here. So we're doing an orbital station. Um, is this just in general? Doesn't matter what the Oh yeah, it's just in general. So any number of these. So let's see. How many people are in Unity? Oh my god. Unity is insane. Holy shit. Population of this orbital station is tens of thousands. Oh my god, what are these people doing out here? It's an outland. There's a very rare chance that there would be that many people, but we rolled insanely high. For Redhaven, which is going to be our planet side population, also outlands. I mean, it's all the same roll. 39 is going to be only hundreds in the planet side. I think that makes sense because of how dangerous a lot of these planets are with the Forge Fallen or whatever they're called. What are they called again? Forge Spawn. So maybe like, yeah, it's difficult. So with this one, it's much lower. So it is, yeah, like you said, it's only hundreds. Good lord, Unity is gotta just be fucking packed with people. Holy shit. Um, and then let's get Prism here, and then I'm gonna name these appropriately in a second as well. Give them like extra names. So let's do that last roll. 51. So 51 is also hundreds for the deep space. So this is only hundreds. Okay. That makes sense. I figured there would be like a location meter for each like actual location as well, like a lesser meter. This would be a more complex. This guy right here would be a more complex setup, but you know, is what it is. So we have that. Very interesting. So I believe if Unity is orbital, um, Citadel Unity. Unity Citadel, Unity Outpost, Unity Station, I think is just what it is. I think Unity Station makes sense. Um, Redhaven is gotta be Redhaven, Redhaven Landing. Let's call it Landing. And then, Prism. Fuck, dude. Prism Outpost is the only thing I could imagine it being called. It's Prism Outpost. All right, cool. We can Unity Terminal makes sense too, but I feel like Unity Station is just it just works. Um, so we already have these places, so let's actually get them on the map. I don't know exactly where they're going, but we have one of each. So fuck yeah, let's just get them. Let's get them out here and get them named. So this is going to be. This is the planet side, so let's just move that there. So this is going to be Unity. Unity Station. This is going to be Redhaven Landing. And then this is going to be Prism Outpost. Ka-chow. Very cool. All right, I'm into it. So those are our locations. We're probably going to be figuring out exactly where those are at here in a moment. What else were we going to roll on? Yeah, let's head back to the what are we in? Building a sector? Yeah. With location population, let's do authority. 161. So we're just gonna do authority. We're not gonna do first look or initial contact quite yet. Well, something that this version of Ironsworn definitely pushes forward is like not rolling all of the descriptors at once. I don't think I did that before, and I think I've done that. I've been guilty of that, of just like getting a character and being like, I have to roll every possible every possible role for them that I can. But what I don't kind of think of is how much I'm spoiling that character, that place, that thing for myself. Like especially when you are solo. Like if you're GMing, roll everything so that you know what it is. But if you're playing, and you're by yourself, the only way to kind of keep things hidden from yourself is to not roll them quite yet. So things you wouldn't know, don't roll. Like character goals. If you don't think you would know that, don't roll it yet. Don't roll it till it becomes relevant. Till it becomes relevant to the story. Like it doesn't have to be known directly to your character, but until it's relevant to the story of what's happening, I mean, you can maybe save rolls for only what's relevant to your character. That is a really cool way to play it. I'm probably going to be striving for that, but also until it's relative to the narrative, I don't think I'm going to be rolling anything. I think until I know the narrative, until the narrative calls for it, I'm going to hold certain things back, and I'm going to trust that a lot of these beginning things are with that. So authority should be known. I think that makes sense, to some degree. This is information that might just show up on scanners to this place, even if I'm just arriving. Like I might not know this place that well. I am gonna have a bond here, so I should. I think I do to some degree now. So authority. So let's figure out what the authority of these places is like. Um, authority and one more. Copy paste because we're doing bold for some reason. And that's going to be, let's do it 3 times very quickly, since this is a very small thing. 1, 2, 3. So we got a 75, 11, and a 70. So 75 is going to be corrupt. Great. Wonderful. I love that Unity is corrupt. Makes sense. And then we're going to have a Red Haven authority, which is going to be lawless. Great. I guess that's okay. And then we're going to have unyielding at Prism Outpost. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Honestly, I would expect Prism Outpost to be well, corrupt makes sense. For the place that has the most people, a corrupt authority would make sense. Red Haven Landing having the least people, lawless makes sense. Unyielding authority at the outpost, so hundreds of people are super oppressed, or close, not close, no, not super oppressed, but it's between fair and corrupt, so it's a little tight. All right, very very cool. We're continuing to figure this place out. We don't have the sector name yet, but we will. And then settlement projects. So we're going to get the settlement projects. Very interesting. For each of the settlements in your starting sector, roll in the following tables. I think for the starting sector, we are being presumed that we know more. Not everything. So, and they are leaving some things in the narrative. It seems like we're not doing some of the descriptors. We'll leave the descriptors for later. I think that's fun. But we're going to do a settlement project. So I'm super into that. So one to 2 times. I think we're just gonna roll. We're gonna roll once, unless it feels like it calls for more. Projects. Ciao. And ciao. Okay, cool. Let's do 162. Oh, not 62. 162. There we go. Settlement projects. So yeah, it gives this little roll up here, which is nice. Let me just beep. Tells you can roll once or twice. Kind of cool to have those. Oopsie, I hit the wrong button. All right, so let's give some rolls here. 1, 2, 3. 87, 18, and 65. Okay, so for the first one, it's terraforming. Probably terraforming the area down below. We'll see if we want more for any. I feel like Unity Station, out of all of them, should get 2. Everything else should have 1 because it's 100. So let's do 1 more for Unity Station after we get these others, because I've rolled these for individuals. So let's 18. So Red Haven Landing is energy. Interesting. maybe to power the station up above. I'm imagining they're in the same place, but maybe they're not. And then Prism Outpost is research. That makes sense. Those will make sense. I'm going to give Unity Station one more roll. Let's see what else Unity Station is up to. Trade, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think yeah, trade. This has got to be the center of trade in this part of the Outlands, and a major center of trade. And they are in the middle of terraforming planets, probably to use the resources on that planet after it terraforms to be breathable, to be able to like actually mine and shit. And I'm wondering if whatever planet Red Haven Landing is on, if I want to make these all separate, was already pre-terraformed and is left behind to get coal or whatever the hell else for Unity Station, which is probably the power in this place. Oh, this is already becoming things. Things are already happening. Okay. So back to here. So we've done that. We've done for all three. Each of your settlements in your starting sector roll on the following tables. We have done it. We have done all of these things. So yep, Bleakhold, orbital settlement, population hundreds, authority, corrupt, projects, mining, black market. Let's actually just because I like the way that's listed better. Let's do this. Because I kind of want the space. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, cool. This. Boop. Boop. Just because it's getting a little long, so it's gonna be hard to read. No, don't do that. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh no, I hyperlinked. Outpost. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. So this guy goes here, and then this guy goes here. Okay, cool. Immediately, I like that better. Because I'm able to just have those be a little more condensed than they were previously. Maybe just so it's easier, we'll do... Gosh, I don't know. Actually, let's just do like a header 3 or whatever. Yeah. Header 3. Watch a man format his sheets. This is part of the game. Fuck you. Okay, that feels a little bit better. I don't think I need the colons anymore, so let's just hoop-de-doo, and hoop-de-doo. All right, that feels good. Cool. I just needed those to be more visible at a look, at a glance. So write the details for each settlement. For now, don't roll in the other settlement tables. You can reveal other aspects of these places when you visit and interact with them. I agree. That works for me. Generate planets. If any of the settlements are located on a planet or in orbit around a planet, you can identify the name and name the planet to help flesh out the nature of the location. To learn a planet's basic type, go to this page and roll for the planet side or orbital settlement. Optionally, you can give each planet a name. If you need inspiration, take a look at the samples for each planet type. For now, don't roll in the other tables available for each planet. When you visit those places, you can reveal more about them. Hell yeah. Okay, very cool. I'm into it. So we're gonna make some planets. We're gonna make some planets and do some worlds and oh man, we're building the galaxy. We're building it. I am having an amazing time. I love this. Like this, the build factor of Starforged, I think, is so much more in depth, but it's so easy to do than in Ironsworn. I feel like a lot of these are just like creating so much more of the area. I feel like when it came to Ironsworn, it was kind of like your beginning settlement, and it was very quick. It was like beginning settlement, a few things about it, and I already feel like this is like quick but vast. So much. We're setting up so much more in a fast way. It's really good. I'm having a good time because I'm already just thoughts are coming about. It's the coolest thing about these games is that you start with nothing and you can get a lot just with the oracles, and then your own imagination entwined, it just grows so fast. So let's continue to move on. Oh, interesting. I think I have a glitch here. Did my oracle? Oh no, overseer stayed down. Let me see here. Choose. Huh. It's kind of funny. That's showing face up. That's okay. Not a big deal. Um, I wonder if it's because overseers are. I'll fix it later. We're focused on the sector. Focus, focus, focus. Generating planets. So we need to do that. 144 is where we have to go. And the only other thing we're going to do for the planets is give them a name. Okay. So, do I need to be rolling based on what did it say? One second, go back to this. Yeah, generate planets. Let me just see right here. If any settlements are located on a planet or in orbit around a planet, you can identify and name the planet to help flesh out the nature of the location. To learn more of a planet's basic type, go to this. Roll once for each planet side or orbital settlement. Okay. So it's always just one. There's not like a secret table for both. I thought there might be a table for orbital and a table for planet side, but let's go back there. We're going to pick some planets. Let's do it. I'm excited. All right, here we go. God, if we get Vital World, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh yeah, let's flip over to this. These are just gorgeous art, and I do have tokens for these from this PDF. So that Vital World, man, or Shattered World is some cool stuff. All right, let's just see. We're probably gonna get normal planets. So we only have 2 that are gonna have actual planets attached to them. I don't really know where these are going quite yet, but let's just get their planets, and then we'll figure out where things are. Let's just get things separated like this. Works for me. We'll do this, and then we know this is going to be by itself. So, all right, here comes the roll. So first is going to be, what is Unity Station around? 66. A jungle world. So Unity Station is in the middle of terraforming, and it's probably almost done with this world, which is fucking interesting. So we're gonna do a jungle world here. I almost feel like the jungle world would work better for Red Haven landing. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see what the other role is, because we might switch them. We might switch them because one might make more sense for the Red Haven landing to be on than the other. So since it has an actual like thing, we're gonna make this bigger because it's a planet. It's a motherfucking planet. So boop, and then this to the front. And this is going to go to the map layer. Okay. Boop. And we don't have a name for it yet, but we're going. Actually, you know what? Don't put it on the map layer because the name won't show up. Token layer. It's fine. We'll leave them all on tokens. So we don't know. We don't know if Red Haven Landing is going to be on that. So far it's Unity Station, which is there, but let's see if we roll somewhat inhabitable for Red Haven Landing. So here we go. 32. A grave world, you know? I'm going to switch them. I'm totally changing them out because it makes much more sense for a grave world to be in the middle of being fixed. Where's grave? There it is. Of being terraformed. It just fits the narrative a heck of a lot better. Oh yeah. So we have 2 planets, and And yeah, I'm about this way. This works a lot better. That Red Haven would be mining energy from a jungle world, while the Unity Station would be on the Grave World. Though I might be able to, I would like later, I could roll for the Grave World to be breathable air, but I don't even know if, I think it's like barely breathable. I don't think you can go very far on the breathable chart. So we've got those bad boys there. Prism Outpost is not going to have a planet, so that's going to stay exactly the same. And what was the other thing they said? Um, Optionally, you can give the planets a name. If you need inspiration, take a look at the sample names for each planet type. But do not roll in the other tables. We won't. So let's go to those. We have, the worlds have their own situation here. It's pretty cool. We need a name. Sample names. So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. This is for the Grave World. Ooh. I kind of like Osiris. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, they're just sample names, not a chart. So we're gonna do Osiris for that world, and then for the jungle world, let's see. I mean, I immediately saw one that I liked. Damu. All right, we have them. And now back to the next part. Now we generate stars. Also optional. I'm going to do it because I think it's fun. If you would like to know the nature of the primary stars these settlements and planets orbit, go to page 141 and roll once for each settlement. Really? Once for each settlement? The nature of the primary... Okay, yeah. This will usually add a bit of scenery for these locations. For example, you might envision how a blue star bathes a settlement in a harsh, cold light, or how a hypergiant fills the sky with a fiery glow. An unusual star, such as a corrupted star or impending supernova, might have a narrative impact on your starting situation, perhaps even influencing your initial challenges. So there'll be a star for each of these locations. So these are actually really far apart. A sector can be multiple, like solar systems. That's really cool. Yep, you may add the basic info for generated planets and stars to the location block of your sector worksheet. Leave some room and expand these details later. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. So Unity Station is over Osiris. Which is a grave world. And Red Haven Landing is Damu, a jungle world. And then we're going to do stars. So let's do a star for each. And we're going to which page now? 141. Let's do it. Oops, typed in 41. Not what I wanted. 141. And let's roll. Let's see what kind of stars we got here. I'm into it. There could be some crazy shit. Okay. Let's do it. So we're going to roll once for Unity Station and once for Damu. I'll keep these for the most part. I think either should work. 13 and a 58. So a smoldering red star for the Unity Station, and a 58 is going to be a young star incubating in a molecular cloud. Very interesting. Okay. So let's give these. Will we be able to name these suckers? I wonder. So this is a stellar objects. So we have a red smoldering, which I think is obviously going to be fucking huge. So we've got that. Technically, this should be like this fucking small, but yeah. I mean, I just didn't know we'd have to make that much room. Let's just say we'll just surround these things around it, like they don't have to be directly next to it. Just because I don't know how big I'm gonna be able to get. And as far as a star is big, I mean, I do kind of like that these are this big though. So that's fine. We'll leave things about this size. I know that's not to scale in any degree, but you know, works for me. I'm fine with it. And then we have a young incubating. Okay, so that would be this thing. Interesting as fuck. Okay. The same size? No, a little bit smaller. Boop. Boop. No, that's about the size. Okay, cool. All right, interesting. We'll put these down here so we know what they represent. Okay, cool. This is cool shit. I'm into it. Do we need to name them? No, I think we're just gonna call them what they are. So 141 smoldering. So yeah, here we go. I didn't write them in. Oh, did I not? Wait a minute. Oh, here's my edit. Okay. Whoa. What the heck just happened here? Let's cancel. Okay. Yeah, there was some weird stuff happening. Okay. That's fine. We'll set it back up. World. Oh, yeah, here we go. Grave World Osiris. And then we have, what is it? Jungle World Damu. Got it. And then it's going to be Star. Um, what did the note look like? So yeah, this is going to be. We'll go back to it. Smoldering Red Star, and then we're going. This is interesting. These ones I rolled. Star is going to be a young star incubating in a molecular cloud. I'm gonna put a period after it, just make that go away. Okay. All right, save changes there. Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I think you don't want to open two of the same folder ever in Roll20 or do anything that it doesn't want you to do. So, yep, this all looks according to the sheet. And then we create the sector map. Your worksheet includes a space to draw a map of the sector. Keep it simple. The forge is vast. Dense stellar clouds, complex star systems, and chaotic energy storms make charting and navigation difficult. As you explore the galaxy, you will mark down important locations such as settlements and increasing discoveries. Everything else is abstracted or ignored. They're helpful for planning and tracking your adventures and discoveries, but are absolutely not required. So we have a very simple map here that it's showing. So yeah, I'm into it. Let's sort of. I think we're doing create passages next. Next, you'll set which passages are available in the sector. A passage is a charted route among the drifts. So yeah, we will have some passages to be able to like connect them. Passages are easier to go through in the drifts than it is anywhere else, and in the Outlands we'll have 2 passages. So I think very similarly to the base one, I'm gonna kind of set this up. So outpost out here. And then I think this is going to be where Damu is. That makes sense to me. And then this is going to be where yeah, I almost think like plants are just going to surround this. Like I can easily like make more planets here between these two, but I think there's going to be a path between. So we'll put Prism Outpost like over here. That makes sense to me. Move things a little bit around. Okay. Interesting. Let's do this just a little bit down. Let's do this on this side. Just kind of moving things around to make them look interesting. And then we'll put prism outposts kind of far between the two. Okay, cool. And there's going to be some paths. Small. Nope. There's going to be a path here. And there's going to be a path leading out, I think, from here, honestly. Well, if it's Unity Station, well, I think like Unity Station is traveling. There would have been, this is where it came from. So honestly, I think with two, so yeah, how many passages in the sector? It's in the normal course. So you mark passages on your maps, connect two settlements, connect a settlement to the edge of the sector map, leading to another sector. So two settlement connections definitely is going to be uh, these two guys here. I'm just going to put the landing on the other side, and it's going to be here. Get there. Is immediately just going to be these two are connected. So pow. Give me this and what? There we go. These two guys are connected. Got it. Pretty crude, but I'm into it. It's all right with me. Oh, geez. Trying to move this. Those are connected, and then one goes off the edge. It's right over here. What is it? From a settlement to the edge of the map. So I would say probably from Unity Station, whether you like it or not. That's the way out. Like that's going to be the fastest way. So almost honestly, because Unity Station needs to be the center, whether I want it to be or not. Even if it's sort of like mobile, this connection is going to go more like that. And then, or there's no arrow. I don't know why I made an arrow. So those are just connected. And then there's going to be a path going out. So, wow. That's the one that gets the arrow. Oh no. Undo. How undo? There we go. Beep. So from here, did I make another? No. Okay, we're good. And then whoop. Nope. Nope. Whoop. Nope. It's not smooth enough. There we go. I like that one. It just doesn't seem like it's enough. The other one's so much nicer. It looks better. Like it's drawn. It's fine. And then we will just say that one goes. I don't like this arrow. It must look pretty. I demand. Oh god. Trying with a mouse. There we go. That's good enough. It's messy, but we got it done. So cool. Those are our connections. I know I took all this time for these tokens, and I'm just fucking drawing terrible stuff. I think it looks cooler because I increased the size, so I'm gonna do that by a little bit. There we go. All right, fucking into it. We've done it. Now we must zoom in on a settlement. So it will be helpful to have some additional detail for one of the settlements in your starting sector. We're probably going to do Unity Station, whether I want to or not. So choose one of the settlements in your starting sector, which is most interesting to you. Unity Station is really fucking interesting, dude. I really want to know what that shit's about, because it's freaky deaky. Just why there's this giant super station hanging out. So let's do it. So yeah, some results may refer you to another oracle as indicated by an arrow symbol. Okay. If the settlement is planet side or in orbit, you can also expand your understanding of the planet. Go to the appropriate planet type and roll in the following extra tables. So we will just be adding some more detail. Very interesting. So there's for the world, projects, and okay. So that actually has a detail of what it is. So let's do it. Let's do first look and a settlement trouble. Where did he list settlement trouble? I don't think he did on there. So let's do it. We are doing Unity Station, and first look is going to be 161. Oh man, it's just for anything. Okay. 160, 161 is where we're at. So let's just roll. So we can roll once or twice. Let's see. Let's see what what Unity Station is all about. 89. Within or near a precursor vault. Oh my god. What? Okay. I like saw that one. I was like, I won't roll it. Oh no, bro. There needs to be like a quick click. That's where they need hyperlinks. Dude. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 No, we can do it. We can do this. This is fine. Um. Oh no. this, this is like good and bad. Like, cause I'm rolling a lot now, and this episode's gonna take longer. Oh no. Okay. All right. Within a precursor vault. I mean, near makes no sense. It is located in a precursor vault. So, that's what it is. I think at this point. Great. So, yeah. What? That doesn't wait. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. 41. That would make sense why it has that technology. Oh my god. Typical site of limited scope. Okay, that's okay. Uh typical okay. I just need to okay. Jesus. This is bigger than I want it to be. Typical site. It's interesting though. Of limited scope. Scale. We're just doing like more details here than I expected. Its form. Incomprehensible? What the hell? Oh no, bro. Um I feel like we need to roll a shape and a material for this thing. So I know what it is. 72. Spiky. Okay. I'm like scared. I'm like scared of what this has become. Okie dokie. Fun, fun, fun. Shape is spiky. This is fucking freaky. And then the material is metallic. Okay. Industrial. So somebody got a hold of a precursor vault and figured out how to fucking use it. And it has terraforming capabilities. Jesus. Jesus. So I did just notice though that we are missing some of the settlement projects. No, there they are. Terraforming and trade. Oh my god. Okay. Let's not go further than this. We don't need to go to anything further in our precursor vault. No. No. We'll go to other things later. We'll figure out all of these great things about it when we really get into it. Let's just save the rest for later. Okay, cool. Just gonna do this and this to make things a little more organized in my hexes. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about this thing. It's terrifying. Uh, I just rolled a precursor vault for the Unity station. Wasn't really expecting that to be anything, but it's pretty crazy. This is like a very important thing. It's a little more bigger. It's bigger than I expected. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's good. We're good. I'm terrified. Begin your adventure. No, 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 no. We're doing other things. We're zooming in a settlement. First look. Fun. Can we do maybe one other first look really quick? Since I can do one more. Maybe we can pull this back a little bit. Pull like give it some ground. 38 would be hidden or subsurface location. Hidden. I don't think it can be because it's a fucking precursor vault. So honestly, you know what? I don't need a second one. I rolled plenty. It's a fucking precursor vault. Really? Within or near? Just being near is also possible. It doesn't have to be within. It is within a precursor vault. In my opinion, that means it is the precursor vault. So that's what it is. We're leaving it how it is. It's incredible, and I'm terrified of it and what it will become. So that's an interesting little factoid. We have to stretch this out. It's not reaching both sides as it should. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Let's move on from it. So we did the first look. If the settlement is planet side or in orbit, to expand the understanding of the planet, go to the appropriate planet type, and so yeah, we will do the planet situation here. So let's go to its atmosphere, observed from space, and its planet side feature. We'll roll all those things of our planet. Let's just fucking figure it out. Let's do it. Oh, we needed settlement trouble. I just realized that. So let's do that. Settlement trouble. All right. Well, let's figure out what their problem is. Like they'd have problems. They have everything. 90? An action plus a theme. Okay. I guess. Let's do it. So many rolls, dude. 31. Deflect? And then a theme. Prize? Deflect prize. Pride power. Prize, pride, power. And what was the other one? It was around 31. Which was the deflect, defend, deflect, defy. Defend prize. I mean, they operate the fuck it. It's settlement trouble. Is God, I almost want to re-roll this one. I need something more solidified. Defy power. Defy power. I mean, that could be its settlement trouble. It could be people within. Oh, my crying son's thing. Restart. The people within are perhaps, because I think Unity Station is very corrupt. People are trying to defy. Oh yeah, there's like people inside trying to defy the power of the station. Is that it? What do other things say? Go back to 161. Wasn't that it? No. So here we go. Like a rebellion inside of Unity Station? Okay, yeah. I mean, that's fine. Let's do Defy Power. The settlement has people who want to overthrow the current regime. I spell regime. There we go. The settlement has a rebellion who want to overthrow the current regime. A hidden rebellion. We'll say hidden. Rebel, right? Rebellion? Isn't that how it's spelled? Okay. Apparently I'm spelling rebellion wrong. I must be. Let me see here. Rebellion. Oh yeah, there's two L's. Why wouldn't it just give me that? There you go. Perfect. Oh, we've reached the hour. Okay, so we finished our Unity Station settlement, and we're going to be moving on next to. I knew this would take two parts because I fucking wasn't expecting a goddamn precursor vault. Holy shit! Fuck. Oh my god. Create. So zoom in on settlement. We're still zooming in. And oh god, I haven't even created my local connection yet. We have to do the planet side features. So we're gonna come back to the planet, and we're going to do the other thing. So I'll have to do tomorrow. No, I'm so close to finishing it, but that's okay. We'll call it there, and then we'll define Osiris and what Osiris is about when we come back. And also, we're going to establish a connection, introduce an entire trouble for the sector, name the sector, and we will begin our adventure. Man, 4 episodes it's taken to set things up. Makes sense. Makes sense that it would take a while. That's how long it took to set everything up in my other campaign. And God, I was just talking about stuff in the Expanse because I had most of it completed. So it's crazy how long this has taken. All right, that is the hour. That's what we're gonna call it. I will see you next time for when we detail Osiris and the sector itself. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.